Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft episode of mcellini on Minecraft. And today we will be showing you some new stuff we've been creating, the mcellini diner and the disco room. So this is all on the mcellini server, and this is all under this floor at the spawn. Yeah. So we when we first made our tour video, we said that we wouldn't know what we're gonna do down here. Well, this is actually pretty much finished. We have our newsroom over here, which I'm going to get to. I actually might show at the end of the video because it's pretty interesting that what we did there. And over here is what I'm showing you right now. So, it's the mcellini diner and the disco room. So, I'm going to try to get through this pretty fast because don't want to make these videos too long. I've been doing that. And, so the floor is changing colors, which is pretty cool. I use a plugin called SDH Disco, and if you do /disco, there's different commands. You can do /disco, create the name, and just place all this wool, and it will change colors when you do /disco finish. You can remove them or list them. That was a pretty simple plugin I got. I was surprised at how simple it was to make a disco floor. So over here is a DJ. There are two records. They're not really records, they're just pressure plates, of course. And back here is a switch. It makes these beat noises. There's a jukebox for the DJ, and there's speakers on the wall all around here. That's supposed to be the disco ball, even though it's a block. So here's the mcellini diner. You just walk in, it welcomes you, and there's some pretty interesting stuff in here. So there's 3 records: the Beatles, Van Halen, and the Rolling Stones, and they have the some album names that they made. And some years. There's an ender chest under here. That's my ender chest. It's just got some kit stuff in it. And there's some tables right here. There's a takeout menu thing I made. I made 3 menus. There's a food menu, a drink menu, and a dessert menu and a drink menu. So here's the food menu. Here's the desserts menu. Here's the drink menu. And you can take them out. They're completely unlimited. So these dispensers are unlimited. And over here is the DJ area. There is jukebox and of course those records again. And there's actually real music discs in here, the real ones, not pressure plates. There's 3 in here that are pretty good music discs, in my opinion. They're pretty good. Here's another disco floor. You're actually allowed to do any type of block that has more than 1 block damage. For the disco floors, if you just break the wool and replace it with something else. And all these tables, you can actually sit down at them. You just right click on the stairs here, and you sit down. It's another plugin I got, which is a pretty good plugin. Over here is the combo takeout menu dispenser. You press the button and you get a combo takeout menu. There's a fresh meat combo, plate of fish, healthy foods, big combo, family combo, and kids combo. Yeah, so that's a pretty interesting thing. I just kind of made it for fun. It's actually a pretty good decoration too, and it makes it look like a realistic restaurant. So here's the serving area. Before I get to that, I want to show you this. When you're done with the drink, you can dispose it. So like if your glass bottle's empty, you can just throw it in here. And there's a dispenser noise. It goes into a cactus when it gets down there. I kind of want to do a challenge instead of getting the plugin. And over here is a serving area. You press the button to get a book if you want to order something quickly and you want to leave with it, or you could put your order in the hopper when you sit down at the table, and the waiter would come get it if this was being used for real. So there's a pressure plate over here. You walk on it, it teleports you in, and there's a chair right here you can sit down in if you're waiting for someone to come over. This is one of the most interesting parts of the diner. It's really cool because what you do is you throw your fuel in the food you want to cook, and it will actually cook it. This is going to take a little bit of a while, but once you hear those dispenser noises, you know your food's going through and it's cooking. And there's actually a furnace back here that's cooking it, and the fuel goes in here with it. And once the food is done cooking, it should dispense out of this oven from the bottom. So there's my steak I cooked. And there's actually dispensers under here where the food comes in. I can watch it come in real quick. I think it was in the left dispenser, or the dropper. But actually, you're allowed to put in 2 items, and they will actually both cook. So once the first item comes out, the next one will go in, and you can cook a lot of items with that, which is pretty cool, as long as they're raw. And there's a sink right here. This is the diner menu that Matt made. It's just a menu that you would bring to the table for people to use when they want to order something. And there is, oh yeah, and by the way, so who worked on this? It was me, Matt, and Natalie. We all worked on this. It didn't take very long. It was actually just kind of like a 2-day thing. So not 2 days straight, but just kind of a few hours in each day. So, you just kind of, this is a fridge. You can dispense random raw items, and this one does drinks. There's cranberry juice, there's water, orange juice, and cola. And they actually make sense because water doesn't really do anything. It has like no effect. So in real life, it's kind of just like nothing. Doesn't have really effect to it. And then it's funny because same with fruit punch and orange juice. They're pretty healthy and they make you stronger on here. Instant health, fire resistance. Same with cola. Since it hurts your tongue, it actually does instant damage, which is pretty cool. Over here is the walk-in freezer. There are chests for all the food items, all foods, appetizers, main course, drinks, and all foods chest again. Here's some more enemy chests. Okay, and there's sinks right here. So I want to show you the buffet room. You might have noticed the sign out here that says for the all-you-can-eat special, you can head to the buffet, which the buffet is over here. You just walk on this pressure plate, you come in here, and there's all these different foods. You just press the button and it gives you whatever food is above the button, and they all have names. If you put your mouse over it, they actually show you the name. You just press the button to get the food, which is pretty simple. It's easy if you want to get food quickly over at this place, and there's just a big water stream in the middle. Yeah, so actually, that's pretty much it for this episode. It was pretty simple stuff, yet it was a pretty interesting thing and a pretty big change we made to the server, because this is actually something, it's bigger, it's more like, it's more of a big thing it's a pretty big thing, because we've made another restaurant on a world, and it was good, but actually it was a lot bigger than this, and it was pretty much the same deal. Like, it had a lot of stuff, but it was a lot bigger, and it still wasn't exactly as good as this. This is pretty good, because with all the features of Bucket, you can get plugins and make, you can modify this place pretty good. So, yeah, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for more episodes coming out. We might make episodes on really cool servers, and we might showcase them. I might do some tutorials and stuff, all that stuff. So that's it for this episode. See you next time on another episode.